As many of you may have heard already, there's a very big possibility that Neymar could be returning to Barcelona in 2019. If you're interested and you want to know everything there is to know about this transfer rumor, then you know what to do. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? Bullies here, welcome back to another video here on the channel. This is gonna be the first of a two-part series here on the channel that we're gonna be covering the Neymar transfer. In this video, I'll give you the news. I'll give you everything that you need to know about it, the transfers fee, as well as all of the factors that are in play right now. And on the next one, I'll give you my opinion, analysis. We'll go a little bit more personal and what I think that if Neymar should return or not. But in this one, we're gonna walk you over the news and all the facts, as well as how reliable can we trust this information. So if you're interested in that, you know what to do. Also, support this video by dropping a like and leaving us a subscribe down below. It's always very, very appreciated if you share it with your friends as well. And follow me on all other social media so you stay up to date and do not miss anything that happens here on this channel, as well as recommend me videos or topics and ideas that you have for the future. But now, you get the deal, you know the drill, so let's get right into it. So if you have been asleep like for the last 48 hours or something and you don't know anything that's happening right now with Neymar and Barcelona, well, here's a quick brief for you. In the last 48 hours, it seems that Mundo Deportivo released a front in their newspaper, an article saying basically that Neymar is looking for a way out of PSG, and that way out could be to Barcelona. Apparently with him and his father, they have already talked with Barcelona and has asked what will be necessary of them so that he can return to the club. Apparently Neymar now realizes that it was a bad decision to leave Barcelona in the first place, and it's really hurting him in the inside, you know, because he left to just pursue money, just pursue fame, and get away from the shadow of Lionel Messi. And with all of those things, he just forgot about the main thing that a footballer needs, which is basically love the sport, have fun enjoying what you do. And the fun that he had when he played football was not at PSG, and it's not there, or not in Real Madrid or somewhere else. It is at Barcelona. That's where he has people like Messi as friends, Suarez, Rakitic, Piqué, a lot of different people in the dressing room that want him back as well, that will be open to the chance of getting Neymar back again. That's why he's plotting a plan to come back to Barcelona. Adding to this news, apparently Neymar has a deal in place with El Khelafi, obviously the leader, the sheik basically in charge of PSG. And what they have been talking is that if any club in this summer puts 220 million for the player, he will be allowed to leave. Apparently El Khelafi obviously want him in his project for the future, but with somebody like Kylian Mbappe already in the side and scoring and doing what he does right now, it's not actually a huge miss to get rid of someone like Neymar. And someone like Thomas Tuchel, which prefers a different style of football, can really use that money in favor of building a great team. As we know, PSG are currently very weak in the midfield as well as the defense line, so that money could be put very good in place if they actually receive that this summer. If that wasn't the case, there's another deal in place that in 2020 Neymar could be also let go for around a fee of 180 million, going all the way up to 200 million. 200 million, yeah, 200 million is right. It's a lot of numbers and I get messed up. So slowly but surely, you know, all the pieces start to fit together. And the thing is that Neymar has everything to leave PSG, but why would Barcelona want him back? What would Barcelona require of Neymar if they already got people like Dembélé, already wasted a big sum on someone like Coutinho? Why would they want him back? Well, apparently the main thing is that the big names in the dressing room are calling out for Neymar. Like I already said, people like Piqué, Suarez, Messi, basically players that have a lot of power and a lot of presence in the side, are calling back for Neymar. Right now, we're not going to go inside into what would happen with people like Malcolm or Dembélé, because certainly those two players would be seriously affected by the re-signing, basically, of someone like Neymar. But in the case of Barcelona, Bartomeu and the board, they knew of all those pacts and deal before, but they never really put him to place because Neymar never really seemed to be interested in coming back. But now that is that a real thing, that's a real reason and really something that he's pursuing, Barcelona are starting to think a little bit more and more if they should actually re-sign someone like Neymar. The main thing for someone like Barcelona, like us, is to keep basically the respect and show to other clubs and basically the world of football that we cannot be played with. That's why why if Neymar wants to sign back with Barcelona, Neymar will have to issue to the public statement saying that he was wrong about leaving Barcelona in the first place, that he feels bad and his home is here. And the move basically to PSG was a fraud or all of that. So I don't know if Neymar will be kind of keen to do that, but that will be one of the requirements. He will certainly need to come back to Barcelona. Something that is much more off the pitch is that we know that Barcelona have a trial in place basically with the father of Neymar, because that initial signing that came all the way from Santos. Apparently it seems that if Barcelona were to resign Neymar, the father of Neymar and Neymar will have to basically stop that trial and basically concede around, I think, $26 million that they were all in place, because as we know, it was a very fishy signing from Neymar all the way from Brazil in the first place. So we will have to let that go. And in the case of Barcelona, that's great news, but that's another thing that Neymar and his father would have to think if they actually want to come back to Barcelona. They will have to get rid of many different things. He would also have to reduce his wage just to play as a normal player and earn himself and respect back into the team. And most importantly, he will need the approval of Valverde if he's still in place for the next season, or well, the next manager that would come after Valverde, because for now we don't know if Valverde is going to renew for an extra year, but I really don't think that too many people will be keen on him doing that by the first place. So yeah, that's going to be everything that you need to know about Neymar and his transfer here to Barcelona. I'll be certainly be covering very shortly this in the future in the second video. Like I said, my opinion and analysis, and certainly some updates that may come here and there. And yeah, that's basically going to be it for now. But now I want to hear, what do you think? Do you think Neymar should come back to Barcelona? And I don't know, I don't want to give you too much insight because I want to wait for you to watch the next video so you can react like boom to all of my opinions, because most of you have come to my channel after Neymar, so you don't know really what I think about Neymar. I'm just going to give you a little hint. I'm a really big fan of Neymar, and for me, he was an excellent player in Barcelona. I'm going to leave it there, but if you want to hear obviously of more that I have to say, you're going to have to wait for the second video. For now, see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao. As many of you may have heard already, there's a very big possibility that Neymar could be returning to Barcelona in 2019. If you're interested and you want to know everything there is to know about this transfer rumor, then you know what to do. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? Bodes here, welcome back to another video here on the channel. This is gonna be the first of a two-part series here on the channel that we're gonna be